Okay, we're live. So give me just a second to share this. Hey everybody, if you are just now coming in, we are giving a couple minutes for everybody to jump on and join us. So hang loose and we are going to start here in just a couple minutes. Be sure to comment in the section below so we can make sure everything's working properly and so that we know that you're here. Let's see if I can get to the right page. All right. So it says it's going. No comments yet. Go back to the page. Let me go back over here. Yep, there we are. Okay, so that's live. And let me see if I can jump over here and share it. All right, there it is. So let me share. Share now. Make sure it went over. We got some likes, some people popping in. All right, so let me open this up so we can see if we get any comments. Okay, there's a little bit of a delay. All right. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? All right. It's 7 o'clock. Let's rock. Welcome, everybody. So we're off this one. Let's see if I can turn this one down. Just use this for... Okay, we're good.
Well, hello, my name's Cooter Daniel.
And I'm KristeNicole.
And we're Songwriters Off The Record. Boy, premiere show.
Yes, we're so excited. Thank y'all for joining us tonight.
Right here in our little studio.
Our writer studio.
At Bainbury, Tennessee.
There you go.
We're glad to have you with us. And like I say, our format's going to be songwriting, songwriters, talking about how we write songs. Through the years, I've had so many questions about how do you write songs? How do you come up with ideas? You know, how did we do it?
Right.
And hopefully, you know, I've had the great experiences of writing with some award-winning songwriters, Hall of Fame songwriters, and they have shared tips with me that I've remembered through the years and used, and I'm going to share them with you. And so if you're a songwriter, this is where you want to be. Take note of this. We are going to be on every other Thursday, twice a month, 7 o'clock, right here, live streaming, and giving out all kinds of information, singing songs, just talking in general. Want you to be active with us, and throughout the show, if you do have questions, you do have something you like, something, if you don't like it, that's fine. We're just here to please a few, right? Anyway, but we're going to have some cool stuff. We're bringing on some special guests in the following weeks, and it's just going to be something really cool. So, what do you think, Kristen?
I think let's get started. I'm excited. Where do you want to start?
Well, I mean, Kristen, we're both artists. We're both have recorded and we've had some radio play and stuff. But Kristen, she is newer at this than I am, and it's taken off just so quick, Kristen. It's just
it's been a ride.
It's been a ride, and going to be a ride. I tell you, you've totally surprised me and how fast that all this has came about.
Well,
and Kristen wanted to be a artist, and we're Christian country.
Mm-hmm.
And
Cooter taught me how to write. I didn't even know I could write. I didn't even know I was a songwriter.
Well, I said, let's see. When you start co-writing with people, there's times it works, and there's times it don't work. Some people are compatible. Some, I have some great stories I may share later about, my co-writing experiences, because some have been good and some have not been so good. So,
live and learn.
But we hit it off, didn't we? I mean,
we did.
I'm more of for melodies. I love to come up with the music, melodies.
Yes.
The ideas. Kristen is very good with lyrics.
So it works.
She's a lyricist, and it takes both and to make a complete song. She came and I said, well, first of all, we've got to have some really good songs.
Yep.
And we prayed about it and to get some ideas, and I got this idea, Godly Woman. I thought, wow, I automatically pictured my grandmother, automatically pictured my mom, which both have passed away, and I thought, wow, having a godly woman in your life means so much. And when you're being raised and when you're younger, and having that example there right in front of you. Mm-hmm. And so I got the idea, shared it with her, and kind of...
I was not into it. I was like,
I know. Kristen is one that has to sleep on it, okay? She'd say, let me sleep on it. I thought this is could be a good idea.
Yeah.
And
but he kept on for it was 2 weeks?
Yes.
And I was like, okay, if nothing else, I'm going to learn something about writing. So let's just write this song.
Kristen is so good about using her Bible. In other words, we get the pad, the writing pad, the ink pen.
Old school,
and get the Bible. and start researching about Godly Woman, which she did. And we put this song together. It was kind of funny. I had the tune, but I wasn't totally satisfied with the chorus, the tune I had for the chorus. Right. So I said, wow, something's not coming together. So I spent a day and worked on it, and it came.
Sends me a text.
Yeah,
I got it.
What
are we talking about?
And I did have it. I thought, this is it. We came back that night, you remember, and started writing the chorus. And tell us, tell us, when you're a new artist, you're trying to get radio play. Sure. We've got it out, we've sent it out, we're on a record label, and we hoping...
You throw it everywhere.
Hoping it will land somewhere, right?
You hope it lands in the right
And tell them kind of what happened.
So we had already recorded it, we had released it, we were rocking along, and I get a text one day, a message that had popped in on my phone, and I see that it was from Hunter Logan of HLE Radio. And
he's in Louisiana,
he's
right?
down in Louisiana.
But HLE is
it's
much
a satellite
bigger
radio station. So I'm reading this message, and he notified us that Godly Woman had hit Steve Robertson's Christian Country Top 10 countdown. And so I just sat there and I read it 3 or 4 times. And he goes on to say that it is satellite radio. At that time, they were in 188 countries, which they have grown since then, which we're super excited for them and their ministry. And I just sat there and I just read it. And I read it, and I just could not believe it. And so I screenshot it, and I sent it to Cooter, and I was like, what in the world? I was is this for real?
This satellite radio is huge stuff.
It is.
I'm happy to get some local radio, my little local stations, so we all can hear it,
But it's awesome
but when
because
it goes
it's reaching people all over the world. It's ministry. Oh my goodness, it's fantastic.
Well, it's modern technology, now that with the satellite, and so of course I said, "You're on the charts." And
what?
like, you know, this is her second single. Her first single, In God's Time, did good, but you know, it kind of was our introduction song. And I told her, I said, we just throw it out. But this one, all of a sudden, it was a different.
We felt
it was a different situation.
It was different, yeah. We prayed about this song. We just kind of had a feeling that this was the ministry.
Well, exactly. I said, this is a ministry.
Yeah.
This is going to.
Cooter saw it long before I ever did. He was like, this is a ministry. And he kept saying that. And I was like, I just don't see it. And I would pray about it. And I'm like, Lord, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. However, after we wrote this song, I played it over and over and over again. Because I was like, what is it about this song? Why am I attracted to this song? Because I was not into it when he first pitched it to me. And so after listening to it several times, raw, we recorded it. And I just listened back to the playback. And it was like, oh my goodness, because I was in a season that I was needing the lyrics in the song to speak into my life. And I was like, okay, so if I need this song, surely there's another woman out there who needs this song. And so that's kind of what launched the ministry for me personally. But after it launched and released and started getting out there, we had...
Well, what's so funny, you know, about this whole thing? When you chart, then you are so excited next week's chart to see. It came in at 9, didn't it? Didn't it
came in at 9.
It came in at 9 out of the top 10. I said, wow, this thing is already 9. So we saw it from week to week, start maybe jumping in 1 notch, 2 notches.
Oh, yeah.
And it got up to number, 3?
Yeah.
It got up to number, and I thought,
we were like, what's happening?
Is this, could possibly this go number 1?
Yep.
You know, could this top the charts? And it did.
It did.
And stayed number 1. But this was back in the summer.
Yep.
This past summer.
Yep.
And it stayed for 7 weeks?
7 weeks.
Number 1, 7 weeks. We're just...
blown away.
We're giving praise to the Lord because, I mean, this is so rare to this early in your career to already be, you know, topping the charts. And we knew... And tell them now, since that, what this has evolved into.
So it's still charting.
It's still, yeah, matter of fact, we're now breaking into the business, we call the industry charts.
Yep. So we're on the top 40 for Power Source magazine. We are also
we are 24.
Yep.
So I mean, this thing is.
Yep. And we're also on ACCMA's top 40. We found that out, so we're really excited about what this song is continuing to do. But after we released the song, we started getting stories of women needing this song in their situations. And it didn't take long for me to see that there was a need for some Godly Woman resources. And so we launched the Godly Woman podcast. And that has been such a blessing to me. I have got to sit down with some incredible women with just incredible testimonies who's doing some awesome work. And we are so excited about the guests coming up in the next year. But we're also working on building a website to better connect you to those resources.
Tell them how they can get to you and everything on your podcast.
You can find us. We're on all podcast streaming services, so just look up Godly Woman Podcast. You can also head to the website, KristeNicoleENT.com, and there is a section on there. And like I said, we're building the Godly Woman website right now, so I'm really excited about that, and we hope to launch that the first of the year. But you can follow us on Godly Woman Ministry social media in the meantime.
KristeNicole, right?
KristeNicole, ENT.
Hey, let's do the song. You know what I like about this? I mean, this is how we wrote it, right? Raw. You know, we go to
raw.
You know, we go to Nashville and record, and it comes back with all the
bells and whistles.
Yeah, but this is. Can we do it?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let me
Godly Woman.
Give me a second.
KristeNicole.
Yeah. It's a real small studio, y'all. So we got cords everywhere. All right, let's rock.
woman.
Godly woman.
KristeNicole.
It looks like we've had some comments pop in. Let's see. Mary Wilson, hey girl, thanks for joining us. We've got, thank you for sharing this beautiful message and song with all of us. Darren, aw, thank you.
Rocky,
Thanks for
hey
tuning
Darren.
in. That's awesome. I gotta get a drink.
Yes. Thank you, Darren.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. Be sure to leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, give us an emoji, and let us know if you have any questions. You can put your questions in the comment section below, or you can email those on over and we can answer those in the next episode.
Yes.
Which is when?
A week from Thursday. This coming
Thursday. A week from Thursday.
Every other Thursday.
There we go.
Well, I'm going to have to get used to this. Every other Thursday, twice a month, 7 o'clock.
There we go. There we go. You got it. Okay. You can also email those questions to info@crosskingent.com. So whichever is easier for you all. We appreciate y'all tuning in. What you got up for next for us?
We're going to do the tip.
Oh, let's do a songwriter's tip.
Yeah, we want to talk songwriting, okay?
Yes.
If you're a songwriter, hopefully there's something we can give you that pass on to you. If you write poetry, which through the years I've had a lot of people that write poetry and they want to, they say, Cooter, can we convert this to a song? And they bring me 2 pages. I said, well, yeah, this song probably be 8 minutes long, So poetry usually condense it, okay? In songs, you have usually, the standard is 2 verses, a verse, 4 lines, first and second verse, so that's 8 lines, a chorus, 4 lines, 12 lines is usually a standard song. And we'll get into bridges and other stuff later on, but standard songs are 2 verses and a chorus. But the tip I want to give you tonight is, I worked with L.E. White, and he was Conway's publisher. I started out with Conway Twitty in Nashville, working as a staff writer in his publishing company, Twitty Bird Publishing. And L.E. would always say, Cooter, your opening line needs to be strong. Your opening line, that first line, needs to set the stage for the rest of the song.
Gotta grab him.
Yes. You know what the most common line is in a first line song?
I have no idea.
When I wake up in the morning.
Ah!
It's probably used 10 billion times, okay?
I'm going to start listening for
it. Yeah, you will. When I wake up in the morning, it's the most common. I've even written one with when I wake up in the morning, kind of deal. So, but you need a opening line that is strong. You need to think about that. Also, through the years, I had a lot of people say, how do you finish a song? Yeah. Say, I can write the first verse. And I can write usually the chorus, I can, people say, but I just don't know how to finish it. Yep. I always say the second verse needs to tie in with going back into the chorus again. It needs to be the conclusion of your idea, and you need to kind of, in finishing the song, conclude it. Yep. Don't leave it open. And that's hard for some people. It's hard for us,
it's hard to finish that
I mean, me and you, like, okay, now how are we going to tile this in and with a closing line? Yeah. So the tips I'm giving you tonight, always remember the opening line needs to be as strong as you can come up with. Also, learn to finish songs. Don't leave songs open. I have had shoe boxes full of songs that are not finished.
That kills me. I can't not finish it. It drives me nuts.
Kristen will stay up till 4 in the morning. Okay.
I have to finish the song.
me needing sleep, and we got to finish this song.
I think we've only not finished one song.
Yeah, that's one of your little deals, okay?
I can't help it.
Well, okay.
I gotta lay it to rest one way or the other.
But anyway, that's the tips. We will have many more tips for you, and we'll get more sophisticated as we get into the following, the future shows that we're going to be doing. And because there's so many people that really doesn't talk songwriting that much. You know, you hear all these big hit songs, and I'll be discussing some of them, you know, that we don't write, that some other people have written that will be proof of how well written songs are, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's it.
How about we got a question. You want to do a songwriter's question? We've actually had
right on.
Ahead of time?
Right
Let
on.
me get my hat. Let's see. Let's see what we got in here. Good old East Tennessee.
Okay.
Weather. Okay, we got, how do you come up with a hook line for a song?
Alrighty. Okay. Well, a hook line, if you don't know what a hook line is, that's your main idea. You hear country songs especially, or wordplay. You know, you come up with something that's kind of played in words.
Yep.
In all songs, you need a good title. So the hook line basically is the title. How do you come up with it? Man, I sit and think about lines. I dream about lines.
Listening to stuff like
Kim Williams, the legendary, the late great hit songwriter, Three Wooden Crosses,
yes.
Papa Love Mama, Garth Brooks. I ain't going down. Kim read a lot of books. He would read books and get hook lines, ideas
it's a great idea.
from his books that he would read. And so there's various ways to come up with hook lines. You don't just have to be super intelligent and try to dream up or come and, you know, a hook line. I do some, you know, they just pop up. And as Ellie White and Conway Twitty used to tell me, they went on a road trip one time, Conway was performing, and they wrote 7 #1 songs in one weekend.
What?
Yeah, 7 #1s. Okay, they went to #1 in 1 week. And I asked them how'd they come up with all that. And L.E. said, just listen to people talk.
Oh.
You know, I come back and being a mountain boy from Granger County, of listening to some of the older people with just sayings.
Sure.
You know, those are great hook lines, you know,
Oh, yeah.
with just these old country sayings that, you know, and I'd always listen and, boy, make a note. You know, back then I didn't carry no pencil and paper. I'd have to make a mental note. But I said, boy, would that not be a great... And we do, don't we? We hear people talking.
And what's funny is when we both catch the same one, we look at each other, we're like, get it down!
I say, be sure to write that down.
Write it down. Put it in your phone. Do something.
So hook lines, you know, they're not that hard to come up with. Good ones are, you know, that you see
something different.
The big mega hit songs always have great hook lines.
Yeah.
So that's hopefully that answers the question. Send them in to us. We love to discuss stuff like that.
Totally. Again, put them in the comments in the section below, or you can email those to us at info@crosskingent.com and just let us know that it's for the Off the Record show, and we'll make sure to get those in the hat for the next go around.
Sure will.
Good stuff. What are we going to talk about next?
How about your current single?
Oh,
Did you get a Christmas present or not?
It was.
Oh gosh, this is our current single. It's called "Wings of Glory."
But Cooter likes to rewrite the title to Blaze of Glory.
Blaze of Glory, which it may be another song. Okay. Anyway, Wings of Glory. We actually wrote this over a year ago, wasn't it?
It was one of the first ones we wrote.
One of the first ones we wrote. We actually put this song on the back burner.
We did.
You start writing songs and you start kind of evaluating where this could be your next single, or maybe it's just a song that we save for the CD or whatever. But we put this one on the back burner.
Boy, did we.
And we come back with it for, cause man, this is like.
It was catchy.
It was catchy.
Caught it, and it was like,
it was positive.
That song.
It was a positive. Wings of Glory. There was a hook line.
There's the hook line.
That's the hook line, and so we decided to take it to Nashville. Right?
We did.
Let's take it to Nashville. I told Kristen, because you know it's hard to predict what fans and what the audience really like.
The market. Sure.
Yeah. You know, it's hard to judge that at times. But I said, let's get this one out there and see. And it's been overwhelming. It's been overwhelming this week, and we didn't time this way, but couldn't have been any better. It went to #1. Your second #1 now in a row. Woo! I just was...
we're both crying.
Yeah, but because, I mean, you had stiff competition on this one. You've got people, major label artists that are in the top 10 pushing you. And I thought, wow, this is...
We stayed at 2 for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Wondering, is it going to go? Is it going to top the charts? but it did. And I'm so excited for you. Yeah, so thankful.
So thankful for everybody downloading it and requesting it, and streaming it, and the DJ
y'all that's helping out. I mean, thank you so much. And
it's been a dream.
And keep it up. And I want to hear this one.
Are you gonna play it?
I want to play this song.
We haven't done this one live.
No, I know. Let's spring it on them. Let's spring this one on.
Let's do it.
Wings of Glory, Miss KristeNicole.
Woohoo!
Wings of Glory.
Wings of Glory. Let's see. Looks like we've had some comments pop in. Woohoo! Wings of Glory. Great job. Thank you so much. So awesome. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you so much. Our premiere show, and
yes, woo woo.
We're looking at long term. Let's do this as long as we can go.
What do you guys want to see? What do you want to hear?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
Hey, we are gonna have guests.
Yes.
We're setting up some top songwriter guests. We're going to via Zoom. Hopefully, maybe some of them come up and visit, and you have to cook them a meal, after the show. But
I can do some ribs.
Yeah, but we're gonna expand this show, and it'll be very interesting to you. Hopefully, that you'll like it as much as
we're excited.
We like bringing it to you.
Yes, so good stuff. So we've actually already had some mail shipped to us. And we're going to do an unboxing of that right now, if I can grab it, because we got a million hordes running everywhere. So, do you want to tell them the story on this, or do you want me to?
Wow, we get a package from.
We get a package from Santa.
We get a package from Santa with no name. We didn't figure it out.
No name. It came in the mail neither one had ordered it, had no idea.
That's the best ones because you think, wow, man, how did I get this?
So then we're like, oh, they know we're songwriters. So we're like, this is beautiful and awesome, and thank you.
Way more fancy than our composition book, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
our legal pads, you know.
Yes, absolutely. So we were like, wow, like somebody wants us to write some songs. So we're like, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we do still write old school, like to write it down, pen. On paper, scribble. You can't even read. You can't barely read what we've got after she gets through with it. After all the changes and
this is the best kind, though.
Yeah. But we still do old school that way.
Yeah.
And
sometimes they're on napkins. I mean, when you get that idea, you just gotta write it down.
If I'm out at a restaurant, it pops up the idea. Give me a pen for the napkin, you know. So
yes. So this one shows up. We're like, okay, Santa sent us a book to write some songs. Cool. So then what? Like a week later, another box showed up, and we're like, okay. Then we get this one.
I'm thinking this one's even a little fancier too.
It's purple.
It's your color. That's our color.
It's my color. So we're like, okay, this is cool. Well, this one had a note in it, which I'm not going to tell who it was. But thank you if y'all are tuning in. Thank you so much. We love these and are so excited to start writing with these. They're beautiful. They're so beautiful. I hadn't even took the plastic off yet, but I can't wait. So FYI, if you order from Amazon and dropship, if it comes from 2 different warehouses, you may not get the note in the first one because that's what happened to us. We didn't know who it was from. But thank y'all so much. We are definitely going to burn these up in 2023.
Yes.
We're excited. So thank y'all.
Thank y'all for those. And I think you're going to do the recap now, and I'm going to switch. I'm going to lay the guitar down, go to the piano, and
let's see.
You recap,
I'm gonna check on
and I'll butt in when you need me, okay?
All right. Be careful. Careful of the chords. Let's see. Let's see. We got Mary said, I also love the Christmas song. That was the night. I would love to see that go to #1. Maybe next year. I listened to it while wrapping presents. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Mary. We are making plans for that. Hopefully for a re-release next year. I love that song too. That one was an entire experience, which we'll have to talk about that one, recording that one in the studio.
Oh man, we got a story. We wrote that on Halloween, okay?
We did. We wrote a Christmas song on Halloween. We might need to talk about that in the next episode.
Yes.
But because that song was an entire situation, but it is so rich, and I love the lyrics of that song so much. Okay, let's recap. It's been a big year. It has been a big year.
Kristen, it's been a super year.
It has. So, let's see. So, Godly Woman went to #1. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you, HLE Radio, Hunter Logan, Steve Robertson, everybody that requested it, everybody that's spinning it. Thank you. What else did we have? We attended ICMA.
Tell them who ICMA is. This is a huge deal now.
Inspirational Country Music Association. They are awesome. You need to go check out their website. Follow them on social media. They are doing great work, so check them out.
And it is Christian country format, but also positive. Is that what
positive country?
Positive country also is included in that format.
Absolutely, and they have got a ICMA Cares program, which is awesome, and it provides artists like me opportunities to go out into the community and to use our talents and to help other artists out and reach out to them. So they're awesome. We actually got to participate in ICMA Cares at the Island in Pigeon Forge. So much fun. We got to do a free concert for everybody to enjoy, and it was just a blast to hang out with everybody. We had so much fun. So definitely go follow them on the socials for sure. What else did we have? Oh, we walked the red carpet. But we walked it with, do you remember who?
Hunter Logan.
Do you remember that jacket? Dude, that jacket was
and the hat and jacket, I mean.
Hunter, dude, like, you guys need to go back on social media. You can go to KristeNicole ENT, look for the photo of us on the red carpet. look at Hunter's jacket. It's awesome. It's so
I call him, that was slick, okay?
It was slick. It was so slick. Way to go, Hunter.
We might need to talk to Hunter about coming on. Hunter's a great
Hunter's a
songwriter,
great
singer, songwriter.
Yes,
Hook
Hunter.
man, he's got some of the coolest hook lines. So
let's get you on the books.
yeah, I love
Come join us.
Love to have him.
For sure. Awesome writer. Look up his music and follow him on social media. Hunter Logan Music. It's awesome. He's got some great stuff out that you guys definitely want to check out. Let's see. What else have we done? We've written a bunch of music this year. We have written a bunch of songs.
A lot of songs.
We're excited
We're so
about
thankful
that.
for that. I always,
Yes.
you know, every song has a story.
It does.
It has its own story.
Mm-hmm.
And through the years of me being around professional songwriters, I always take it serious. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I love the songs and what each song, the story it has to tell.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I totally agree. What else did we do? See, we've done festivals. We did some private events this year. We attended Kim Williams' memorial service. Why don't you tell them about that?
Kim Williams, the late great writer, Three Wooden Crosses, Randy
Yep.
Travis, Song
Yep.
of the Year.
Yep.
Many more.
So many.
I mean,
So
I
many.
think had over 200 cuts and
Unbelievable.
written thousands of songs. I mean, just
Yes.
wonderful writer.
Yes.
Now has a memorial on top of the Clinch Mountain
Mhm.
Lookout.
Yep.
Well, so beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
The ceremony, we had songwriters from all over, especially Nashville that came in.
Yes, a bunch.
And Kristen, she had never seen like these writers that have written big songs, and some of them can barely sing. Okay, I mean they're not the best singers, but they're like they've written these huge songs. And Kristen said, now I understand why they say singer-songwriter, you know, versus just songwriters.
Right.
But that's why they have people, you know, record their songs. But
Right, because you automatically think, oh, well, they can sing, they can write, or they can write, they can sing, and that's not necessarily the case.
yeah, I mean, but anyway, but great time
awesome
with
time.
Memorial, and he
Beautiful.
deserved. And I'm glad that his wife Phyllis,
She did awesome.
you
She
set
worked
that up,
so hard.
and
Yes.
it's on top in Granger County, top of Clinch Lookout,
Yep.
right on top.
So if you're passing through Tennessee, put that on the books to stop
Yeah.
and check it out and think
off
about
25E in it,
25E.
25E.
Think about Three Wooden Crosses,
Yeah.
man. What a song.
Love Kim. I'm going to be, next sessions that we do, I'm going to be, Kim gave me so many good quotes
Hey, you
and
got to write
tips. I
with him.
got to write with him.
Awesome.
And had a song, you know, Holding with Garth and Trish Yearwood that me and him wrote. And I just wish they would get a record deal and get it out.
We're going to tell you the ins and outs of music. Writing.
That's how it goes, you know.
The ups and downs.
Yeah, the ups and
roller
downs.
Oh, what else did we do? Oh, you remember who we got to see in the fall?
My buddy Jason D.
Jason D. Williams.
Jason D, the great piano player.
Oh my goodness.
And a lot of people have not heard of Jason D like that, you know, should.
Go check him out.
He was with Jerry Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Jerry, Jerry was Jason's mentor, you know.
Yeah.
And he was with him. We saw the photo 3 days before Jerry Lee passed away.
Yes.
Uh,
what a
with them
treasured photo.
together. And it was something, it was very
Yes.
specific.
And I think Jason D. Williams, go follow him on social media. I think that he is doing a New Year's Eve event. And I don't know if there's tickets left, but if there are, go check him out. He is awesome. He can carry up the piano. Go follow him. Check him out. And if you're in the area, go see the show. For sure. What else? I think you got another song for us, don't you?
Are we ready to close? I was just getting started.
I know. I can't believe it.
Well, we don't want to bore you.
We don't want to bore you all.
Yeah, we don't. Listen, first of all, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
We're excited about bringing something live
Yeah.
stream.
It's fun.
You know, this is
Off the record.
new for us, and I did my own little version of this song. You know, I kind
of rewrote this
of
song.
few little lyric changes.
I love it. So we're gonna sing it for y'all.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. God loves you and is your closest friend. He will make your day a little brighter. He will make your load a little lighter. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Thank y'all for joining us. Take care. See you soon.